Hi to my other brides. My name's Chelsea, and I just wanted to do something helpful for you and do a little mini tutorial of how to use Canva. I did use Canva to do my save the dates. I also use it for a lot of digital stuff. I'm using it for my print tags. I do not work for Canva. I am just trying to help other brides save a buck or two because I know we all have budgets to abide by. The only thing that I ask, if you do save this video, please do not use my photos, my personal photos of me and my husband. All right, so first and foremost, this is your home page on Canva. I do have an account. I pay about $14 a month for it. It's rather cheap. I also have different designing tools, but this one is really useful and lets me print, is the most important part to me. Definitely not trying to promote Canva. Down here, there are things that you can actually use. They have their own templates. For example, I am making little sheets to hook onto my favors for guests, so I just decided to use business card sizes for that. They have a whole bunch of templates on here that you can customize by yourself. Basically, you can just rearrange the text. You can take away pictures, change your text up on this. It has two different interfaces with it. But that's not what I'm showing you how to do today. I am doing 5x7 save the dates. So we are going to create a custom design. You click on the create design, go to custom size, make sure that you're on inches because when you print off, you are going to be on inches. What PX mean is pixelation. You can do millimeters or centimeters as well. The PX is for digital. Width-wise, I'm doing 5, and height-wise, I'm doing 7. You're going to create your new design. This takes you to another screen. Down here still, you have a whole bunch of templates. I use this quite a bit, so there's different templates that they recommend for me all the time. So with this, they have different backgrounds that you can use. Down here is your different options. If you scroll down, there's backgrounds, you'll have your folders. I personally have something that I did want to use off of Shutterstock. I take this photo. You do have to buy things off of Shutterstock if you're going to use images so that you have the rights to so that you have the right to use them. If you click just on it, it's going to bring it up and it's going to center it in the middle. These purple lines that come up will show you your centering. However, I don't want to do that. I want to use it as a background. So you're going to right click and delete that. Instead of just clicking on it, I want you to drag into it, and you got to have a steady hand for it. It'll bring you right here and it'll be your background. You can undo that also with the undo button up here. Let me show you kind of how this does without the background. If you move it around, you can move it around and place it wherever you want. But if you're just steady with it, kind of bring it up to the corner, you're gonna get that picture. Another thing that I want to show you real quick is how to delete the background off of, say, this image. So you're gonna take this image, you are going to go up to your edit, and you're just gonna go down here to your background remover, and it takes a second, it's gonna refresh it. And this is another picture I got off of Shutterstock, and it's not always perfect. So some pictures, it will be completely perfect. This one, it's not. You can do that in Photoshop, or Shutterstock also has photos that has the little squares in the background to where it'll tell you where to remove it. So I'm just gonna delete this. Ooh, make sure you get out of the editing tool on it. Unless it won't let me. If it doesn't let you, you can just go back and undo. And it'll go back through all of the steps for you. I also uploaded a picture of my husband and my fiance and myself. I can click that and bring it over here. If you aren't, dragging it all the way, it'll try to do it as a background as well. This way you can size it to the way you want to. I'm gonna show you real quick, however, how to upload to Canva. So you're just gonna upload media, go to your device. You can upload from your Facebook page if you have it connected to your Facebook page. This won't go to my remote disk due to the fact that I don't have, this is my work computer and it's kind of funky. So I'm just gonna go into my files, into my engagement photos. I have some saved on there that I did earlier as well. Make sure that this is up and you can just drag it into here. Come on. Ooh. It's thinking. Whether this turns all the way blue and purple or not, that doesn't really matter. You can still use it. So I'm gonna bring it over here and get it nice and centered. And next thing I want to show you, this isn't how any of my invitations are gonna look. I just wanna do this quick tutorial for you. So I can add elements over here. They have recommended ones that I've recently used. There's things like these. If I do want to, let's say, put that over here, I can put this in. This means it's a frame. It can go straight in the middle. It'll put it in there for me, and then I can drag that into the frame so that there's a shape on it. There's stickers on there that move. There's charts. You can put grids, gradients. Something that I want to show you is how to bring up some wedding stuff. They have preloaded wedding items on here. So I wanted that ring earlier. I'm just gonna bring, say this one, and I'm gonna put it down in the middle here. Let's change the size on it. And I'm gonna change the color also. So in order to change the color on anything that you add, just go up here. They have recommended colors. Any colors that you find in your photos are gonna be right here. Well, that it automatically finds in your photos. You're gonna have your default colors, and then if you want a new color, you can click up here. I like to click on my default color, however, then bring it up here and make it darker, so it kind of matches the shirt that I'm wearing. I'm gonna zoom in down here, bring it up to 100% just so you guys can see this a little better. All right, this is a really quick design. I think it looks bad, but okay, so as for text, your text tab is going to be over here. They have, that's my recently used. They have different font combinations. These ones are a little tricky. I want to show you the overlay ones because they are a little tricky. Let's just use this for example. Okay, so this, you have two different boxes on it. So there's the box for the darling, and then there's the box for the hello. So you're really want to click either on the top or the bottom. One that I was having problems with, this one yesterday. So this one is kind of funky. Delete that. Okay, delete that. Let's pull it up again. So if you have a long word such as, okay, you can just go up here and make your font smaller. I would probably on this do like 130 so that the G comes up into the one line. All right, now you're gonna go kind of swerve over it, but kind of click on your love instead. Click on your, and let's go over to the E. Backspace, invited. These ones, then you can swivel it. If you're trying to get them to where they don't completely overlap like that, you can just delete one of them. Let's swivel that back. Let's go up here. Let's make another one. Let's take out the love. delete it, change the U, and go back to wedding. And 130 again. Okay, and now kind of click on that and then pull it up and it can overlap. Invited, and then you can do, so there's not just the font combinations, you can go up here, add in your own heading. Let's see here real quick. I don't like typing one-handed, I'm sorry. Shift, your, shift, invited, to, shift, our wedding. Okay, so say you want to do something like that, and you can put text all over for yourself. So I'm going to delete the back part of it since we're going to custom make this text. I type that up, highlight the whole thing, make sure that it's either centered the way you want. You can put it, when you click on this button, it'll go to the left, it'll go to the right, it'll be straight, or it'll center it. You can click down here for all of your fonts. I'm just gonna use this one as an example, and then your colors are gonna be up here. Some fonts you can make bold, some fonts you can't. Some fonts are already bolded, so you don't need to do so. Let's say I just wanna use this color. Now, you can, this is something I didn't know, you can make it shadowed in the back. All you have to do for that is go to Effects, and that's gonna bring up this tab over here. You can make it look like that. The background color could be white on it. Simple as that. Nothing too crazy. I'm not trying to overwhelm you guys. Effects, let's do this one. And we're gonna just make this smaller. You can make it smaller up here, or you can make it smaller right here. And let's move that up. Okay, next little bit of text. Give me 2 seconds, please. All right, so now with this, I'm going to change the color yet again. Sorry if this is kind of fast. Let's bolden that, but make it a little smaller. All right, so let's see, what else can you do on here that I just kind of wanted to talk to you about? If you're trying to make videos, you can add in your own audio and post this to your Facebook, and any social media, your website. You can also make videos. They have pre-rolled backgrounds on here that you can do. That one is a little harder, I won't get into it. But yes, this is basically a very easy invite. It's nothing horribly special. I will show you real quick what mine look like. However, we are putting ours over our pictures. So it'll be a vellum over our pictures. I made all of my wedding stuff to put on Canva on here. These are our invites. They will be on vellum and over our pictures that we are sending out with a big bow tie right here. I think basically that's it. It saves your designs. If you want to go home, it saves your designs. Pretty easy. You can make logos on here. These s'mores tags I won a Mary Kay, I won a Mary Kay party, and I made these invites because the invites that she sent they didn't match my colors, so I decided to do this instead. But if there are any questions, just leave them down in the comments and I will get to them as soon as I can. This is pretty easy, guys, and it'll save you quite a buck. Oh, last thing. Okay, so to print on here, all you gotta do, this is to download. If you're doing print, I would definitely suggest you go to a high quality PDF print. However, if you're wanting Canva to print this for you, just click the little 3 buttons up here. I don't know, usually it's like a hamburger sign. So it's just the ... You can download from here. You can add it to your Facebook page, a group. You can share the link, present it, and it has all of these options to print. Say I just want to do some letterheads. Let's see. Business card, canvases, flyers. So let's just say I want to do some flyers. It'll redesign it as a flyer for me. Obviously, I personally would add in white on the sides, but you can click your paper, different kinds of paper, what finish you want, and then it'll give you a quote, how many copies. Obviously, just like on anything, the more copies you get, the cheaper that it's gonna be. Let's just pretend like we're going to do this. They're gonna make sure that it's ready to print. When you're on here, super important, make sure that any pictures that you use, like say of yourself, if you have a picture where your kind of face is over on the edge of the paper, make sure anything that you print, your pictures are on the inside of the dotted lines. You're gonna go to continue. It'll tell you the danger zone. So if your smile, say, is in the danger zone, go back and resize it. Let's see. I don't want to get to the point where I'm paying. All right, so it'll ask you if you want to add a higher quality image. I think I got the bride one off of Shutterstock as well. Anywho, so then continue. You can download a PDF to it. And then it'll come to the point where you put in your information and it'll ask you which way you want them printed and where to send them. Okay, so say if you want to do the same thing like this, but you want a Facebook page of it, or a Facebook invite for it. Basically what you're gonna do is go to pixel. Instead of this size, you're gonna custom size it into I always do a 300 by 250. That's kind of what a box ad is. Go down, copy and resize it, or right here, if you resize it, there'll be a Facebook post. You can do a Facebook cover, an Instagram post. It has all of these different options that you're able to do for yourself. Copy and resize. This is just an example. Again, if you need any help, just ask in the comments and I'll try to get to them as I come. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry this video was so long, but I hope that it helps some of you. I'm still learning how to do InDesign on Photoshop, or maybe I would use that, but then I wouldn't be able to get these printed. So thank you and have a really good night. I appreciate it. Bye.